How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to a review all of you have been asking for. It's not other than Inform Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. And lads, if you do enjoy, smash a like on the video. That would be very much appreciated. Now, around the pace demon, we need a squad. So at the back, we have Keylor, Nohans, Navas. We have Aurier at right back, he's great. Thiago Silva is sensational. We have Varane, who is solid. Tremolinas, who is shite. Honestly, if you're looking for a French left back this weekend for the weekend league, go with Clichy instead of Tremolinas. In midfield, we have Kante. You know what I think about him. The powerhouse Patrick Vieira and the unbelievable Hassem Ben Arthur. Honestly, the skills with this guy is ridiculous. His close control. Bruce Cranach actually wrecked me with Ben Arthur in the weekend league. I would recommend that card 100%. Then going forward, we have Player of the Month Hazard and we have Dembele. Around Aubameyang in this formation, you need that link to Aubameyang basically by Royce or by Dembele. I went Dembele in this instance and it did seem to work, but it didn't seem to work at the same time. Lads, let's get in the review. So here we go then, lads, and as you can see, he is not cheap in the slightest. 730 is what I did pay. I sold him for a little bit more, and on the PlayStation he's going for that little bit more, maybe 800k at this moment in time. Is he worth it? In my opinion, I don't think so. He scored 11 in Division 1. He should be doing 10 times better for that price. 3-star skills, I wish it was 4. 4-star weak foot, sensational. High to low work rates, 6'2" tall. In the air, he is very good. And in terms of in-game stats, you got 90 positioning, 95 acceleration, 83 agility, and 97 sprint speed. That might look good, but it's only been boosted from 96 to 97. In-game, can you tell the difference between one stats? I don't think so. I don't think so in the slightest. Skill attributes, 84 ball control, 84 dribbling, 91 finishing. That's where I've got a little gripe with this card. In front of goal, sometimes he just wasn't consistent. And with other strikers, myself, I could do a lot better with any other striker on this game in terms of consistency. With Aubameyang, he'd shoot at the goalkeeper, he'd shoot it wide, left foot, right foot, it didn't seem to matter. Honestly, he's very inconsistent when it comes down to finishing. So, if you're looking to buy this card and think, it's going to be a finisher for my team, he's going to score goal after goal after goal, you're wrong. I know Aubameyang can score a lot of goals for some players on this game. For me, I just couldn't seem to get used to the card. His 4-star skills, with the lack of them, it did piss me off. With strikers on this game, good strikers, Lewandowski is an exception. With 3-star skills, Lewandowski is still very good because he's powerful, he can bring others in the game. Aubameyang, despite his strength being quite high, he isn't strong in game. That's down to one stat, and you might wonder what that stat is. That stat, aggression. And I know what you're thinking, aggression is important for defenders, not attackers. Well, in 50-50 situations, that aggression will kind of see you out with the ball 50% of the time, or 90% of the time, or 95% of the time. You will come out with that if you've got high aggression. Aubameyang has low aggression, so with that aggression, you can't really do much when it comes down to strength. So, but looking at his pros before we fixate on the negatives, we have the sprint speed. He is still very fast. There's no kind of downside to his speed. He is very fast. If he gets behind the defense, nobody's catching him. But it's getting behind the defense that is the issue. When people see an informal Aubameyang or an Aubameyang in this game, they either go counter-attack, park the bus, ultra defensive, or defensive. So he's not getting in behind the defensive line, despite you having the kind of trait on him. He's not going to do that. What he's going to do is drop deep every now and then. Yes, he'll make those runs at the last second, like you've just seen there, in behind the defense, but it's inside the area, inside kind of a proximity of the area, and that's it. That is just the area which you've got to do a through ball in. It's quite congested, and with Aubameyang, it doesn't seem to work, but he is still very fast. His acceleration is very good. His shot power is tremendous. Any shot that you take with Aubameyang, it's took with power. As you see his inconsistency there, he shot at the goalkeeper, I shot that across the keeper, I did get the rebound very luckily, but that's his inconsistency coming through. His movement is very good. I put on getting behind on this card after a few games. It did seem to work. He was getting behind every now and then, but like I said, I was coming against counter-attack, park the bus, Ultra D. It was a shocker of a performance for me, and in most of these games, I'm getting beat because I didn't enjoy the team. In terms of cons, we do have his long shots from range. Like I said, I was playing against park the bus, Ultra D, so I was kind kind of dropping deep. I was taking pot shots from range. They weren't going on target. They were hitting the bar. There was keepers saving them. Honestly, it just wasn't good when it comes down to long shots. His aggression, I've already spoke about that. His 3-star skills, I've already spoke about that. He'd be so much better with 4-star. And his balance for taking shots, sometimes you need to be on balance. With Aubameyang, he seemed to be off balance half the time. So all in all, lads, he is a good striker. And he's going to get a rating of an 8.6. For me, he's not quite that elite level at this moment in time, and he's going to get a value for coins of a 6.8. Lads, as always, if you have enjoyed, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new around here, and as always, again, I will catch you all next time.